Companies spend hundreds of billions of dollars trying to find customers. Many local companies spend tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars per month on advertising. Online advertising has become extremely competitive because much of it is based on a bidding process. Whoever is willing to pay the most gets the traffic, driving up prices for everyone else. As a result, you really have to know what you're doing to run profitable ads. This has priced many smaller companies out of the advertising game, forcing them to look for alternative ways to find customers. So instead of spending that money with Google, Facebook, or other big media companies, we'd rather pay that money to you. I have another website, RodeoDriveGroup.com. We are known as LA's #1 joint venture firm. Although we're based in Los Angeles, this system works for companies outside of Los Angeles too. Joint ventures are a form of free advertising that goes by many names, including strategic partnerships, collaborations, and group marketing. Instead of spending money on traditional advertising to buy traffic, companies pay us instead. I've already shared with you my first joint venture with Joel Broughton, where I generated nearly $15,000 in the first 6 hours. The next time, I made a deal with Al Nin, who worked with a dentist. We then reached out to several beauty salons and provided them with marketing materials. This brought in 3,200 new patients in the first 90 days at an average of $2,000 per patient, totaling $6.5 million over the next 12 months. Let's look at another example. Imagine Elon Musk posted several messages on Twitter or X endorsing you and your offer. This is what we do. So again, the first time I did this, I came to an agreement with Joel Broughton. He sent an email to his customer base endorsing me and what I had to offer. Within 6 hours of sending that email, we generated nearly $15,000. The purpose of advertising is to leverage a large following, whether it's an email list, social media following, or customer base. When you send a message to a large group, you only need a small percentage of people to respond to reach your financial goals. However, it can take a lot of time and effort to build a following large enough to reach those goals. Now imagine how much easier it would be to create a joint venture agreement with a company that already has a large customer base. They could blast out a promotion endorsing you and your offer to their following. This is how many of the world's billionaires got their start, by using joint ventures before they became billionaires. Love him or hate him, this is how Bill Gates made nearly $10 million early in his career. Quest Nutrition went from $0 to $1 billion in just 3 years using this blueprint. Icy Hot went from $20,000 to $13 million in just 15 months. Chances are you don't currently own a company. You're here because you either have a job or are looking for a job and see the opportunity to help small businesses grow. I currently have 150,000 customers in Los Angeles and growing. However, I started this joint venture project by partnering with a local company that had about 4,000 customers. That gave me the leverage to work with another company of a similar size, which brought the total to 8,000 customers. If you repeated this process, growing from 8,000 to 16,000 customers, then to 32,000, 64,000, 128,000, 256,000, 512,000, and eventually over 1 million customers. Will you double your customer base every time? No. But as your network grows, you'll gain the ability to partner with more successful companies and achieve leaps beyond what most companies are doing. Most companies chase one customer at a time. On the other hand, we use group marketing. With group marketing, landing one customer could bring you hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of new customers, depending on the deal. My great aunt built an income in her early 30s. That business allowed her to live the rest of her life retired, and last year, that income did over $2 billion for its current owners. I may not have inherited her wealth, but I did inherit her know-how. If you could build an income over the next few years that allows you to live the rest of your life retired, what would you do with your life? In the next modules, I'll explain what I need from you. People love the idea of using someone else's following to build their income. But for many, turning that idea into action feels overwhelming. So I want to invite you to partner with us. Join our joint venture, leveraging our 150,000 customers and growing to build an income of your own. If that sounds interesting, just click on the link below this video to partner up with us.